When Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out later this year, it sure is looking like it's going to be priced at $100, at least according to a video game industry expert. We'll be talking about what he said and more all in this video today. So this isn't the first time we've heard Grand Theft Auto 6 being priced at the higher than industry standard price of $70. Again, back in August 2024, this article on GameSpot, GTA 6 could prompt a shift to a more expensive games. Baldur's Gate 3 developer seems to imply that the upcoming Rockstar title will cost more than the standard $70. So that was the first time we kind of heard about it. Then in January of this year, January 21st, 2025, GTA 6 could cost as much as $100. Some hope. Analyst clarifies comments. If Take-Two raises price to $80 or more, other publishers could apparently follow suit. And that article was about if GTA 6 does it, then apparently others are going to do it as well. Well, the latest news, again, just a couple of days ago, another video game industry expert saying that it's probably going to cost $100. The title of this one, GTA 6 costing $100 could reward players too, analysts argue. Wedbush Securities with Michael Patcher believes bundling the new game with Grand Theft Auto Online currency could push the price into new territory. So this is what the article goes on to say. Rockstar hasn't even released the second trailer yet for Grand Theft Auto 6, but that isn't stopping analysts from again predicting that the highly anticipated game should retail for at least $100. This time, Wedbush Securities, along well-known analyst Michael Patcher, are arguing for the premium price point could benefit players by bundling it in GTA Online currency. In a Wedbush industry note, a prediction is made that Take-Two will sell GTA 6 at a previously unheard of price point. The game company can offer consumers an incentive to pay $100 or more per unit by rewarding them with a large amount of in-game currency to be spent in GTA Online. What's intriguing about this proposal is the fact it's unknown what happens with GTA Online once Grand Theft Auto 6 launches. We know last month, Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick suggested that GTA Online could continue after GTA 6's release, but theoretically alluded it to a legacy title. So honestly, this is something I could see happening, but just not in the standard version of the game. And I think that's what Michael Patcher is implying here, is that in order to get the standard one up to $100, they would have to bundle it with something else. This is something you'd typically see out of like a premium or a collector's edition that might include certain rewards or items that you get in online, and possibly even physical things that you get to keep, like a premium disc case and some other goodies and knickknacks, like what they did with Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2, having premium editions and collector's edition of their games with like physical items that you could keep. But to have just the standard version of the game cost $100 is something we've never seen before. So would GTA 6 be able to do that for the very first time? Well, the article goes on to say this. The Wedbush analyst points out how Call of Duty Warzone have helped to lead a 40% increase in sales of Call of Duty Premium. Though Activision and Microsoft haven't confirmed those figures, as such, Take-Two Interactive could utilize similar integration to boost GTA 6 sales. So again, it'll be very interesting to see what Take-Two Interactive does here, because they have to be very careful. They obviously want Grand Theft Auto 6 to sell as best as possible, and they also want to make as much money as they can, but at the same rate, they also don't want to prevent some people that might have the ability to buy it at $70 that might not necessarily say, hey, I have $100 or $105 to spend on this game. Especially if you don't have a console yet and you need other accessories to play the game, controllers, etc., whatever the case might be. It's a fine balance that I think Take-Two Interactive is probably well aware of and is something they're probably going to be working on. And they also have to balance a couple of other things that are going on in 2025. Remember, they've got two other games that are set to come out, Borderlands 4 in September. We also have Mafia: The Old Country, which is releasing in the summer. And they don't want to kill the sales of those games if Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be priced at something much higher, knowing fans might have to choose, hey, I can either get Mafia or I can get GTA 6, but I can't get both. And it seems like they might be trying to promote something with Mafia: The Old Country soon, which again implies that there could be solidifying a release date for Grand Theft Auto 6. I don't think they would be touching on finalizing anything for Mafia if they didn't know the fate of Grand Theft Auto 6 and whether or not it was still going to be coming out in fall 2025. So I do think that's good news. I still do think it's trending towards the end of October, early November as to when it will be releasing. Again, just based on when Borderlands 4 is coming out. And when we get to that time, whenever that may be, do you think it's going to cost $100 like the industry experts predict? Let me know what you think in those comments down below. Now, like most things with Grand Theft Auto 6, since it is going to be the biggest video game of all time, whenever there's some news about it, even when it doesn't come from Rockstar, it typically tends to trend on social media, articles are written about it, and usually topics of conversation go pretty viral. And that is exactly what has happened here, reaching one of the biggest online personalities in the world. You probably know him. His name is XQC. He chimed in on this issue on Twitter, or X, saying gamers will buy 5 early access, half-baked $140 games and sprinkle $300 worth of skins in a year, but when a AAA game goes all out and take their time to make the most anticipated polished product we know they can make, suddenly $100 is too much. Stop talking. And that post, which has nearly 4 million views on X alone, which is crazy, generated a ton of responses, and it was responding to a post by another account, commenting on this, posting a meme of Scooby-Doo where the top image is a guy in a mask saying, "I won't buy GTA 6 for $100, and then when the mask is revealed, "My mom won't buy me GTA 6 if it's $100. It's actually pretty funny, but I can understand people's frustrations here on both sides of the fence. I can understand some people that see $100 and say, hey, Rockstar's worked a long time on this. I've been waiting a long time on this. It's going to provide me with enough quality hours of gameplay that I'll be excited and I have no problem paying it. And I can see people on the other side of the fence saying, hey, that's not fair. That means I'm going to have to spend more money on this, more money I either might not have, or money that I'm gonna have to take from another pile, meaning I can't do X, Y, and Z. To give you guys my final thoughts on this entire issue, I'm okay if there is a price hike. We've seen that in the video game industry lately. I mean, most of your most popular games right now cost $70, whereas previously they used to cost around $60. And to me, I boil it down to how much am I going to be getting out of that $100? I imagine I'm going to be playing Grand Theft Auto 6 for at least the next decade, if not longer. I mean, if GTA 5 has lasted this long, GTA 6 is going to beat that by a mile. So I know I'm going to be playing it for years. I'm going to be playing its online version for years. There's going to be probably tons of free updates that come along with it. And sure, I might buy enhanced versions later down the road for the PlayStation 6 or Xbox Series, whatever it's going to be, or the PC version eventually. But that initial $100 is going to get me a lot of entertainment value. And if it is that price, I think I'm okay with it. It's going to be sharp at first, that's for sure. But whatever Rockstar does, hopefully they tell us what it is plenty of months in advance. So if it is more expensive and you say, hey, I need to start saving up for that, or I need to take resources from this pot to that pot, you'll have ample time to do so. But let me know what you think in those comments down below. What do you think of GTA 6 being $100 if it is the case? Good thing, bad thing, somewhere in the middle. Let me know what you think in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the GTA 6 videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.